Good morning on this drizzly Pacific Northwest Tuesday. I'm coming to you here from Clallam County, Washington, and I try and do a market update every week. So today I just thought I'd hop on here and talk to you guys about what's going on. I run into people all the time and they always ask me the same thing: how's the market? What's up with the market? So if you have the same question, let's have that conversation. Got my coffee here. So if you are a Pacific Northwest person, you will know that we take our coffee very seriously. If you're not here and looking at relocating here, know that we take our coffee very seriously. We have more coffee shops per person than almost anywhere else in the country. So if you are deciding to move here, get used to your coffee. Okay, so let's look at big picture. What's going on? What's different this April than it was last April? I know we're in May, but we're looking at the numbers that have totaled in for last month. So what we're seeing right now is homes selling for about 96% of their list price. So sellers are negotiating about 4%. Now, of course, that's on average. So some are a little bit less, some are a little bit more, but there's negotiations happening. So we're not selling for 100% of list price anymore. We're not selling for over list price anymore. It's not that that doesn't happen. It definitely does on on homes that are priced to attract multiple offers. So there are still situations where we're seeing competitive situations, but most of the time we're seeing buyer and seller negotiating on price. Last April we had 104 homes closed. This April we had 83. So we closed more last year with less inventory than we did this year. So we had 412 homes for sale last April and 521 homes for sale this April. So we closed 83 out of 521, whereas last April we closed 104 out of 412. So that is probably the most clear picture that I can give you of the market. It's not that homes aren't being sold. We definitely are selling. Things are still moving. It's slower. So it's feeling a bit more stagnant here on the Pacific Northwest. So we also had lower days on market last year. So we had 47 on average days on market to sell. So that means that the home was sitting there for 47 days on average before they accepted an offer. So it means a mutually accepted contract, not fully closed with the county, and now a new owner has the home. So 47 days to contract last year. This year we're seeing 64 days till we get an accepted contract. So on average, plan on your home being listed for a couple of months before you get an offer that's acceptable to you and the buyer. We also are seeing price per square foot go down a bit. So last year it was $305. This year it's $281. So not overly significant, but it's definitely, it definitely does have significance for buyers and sellers. So big picture, that's what we're seeing. We had less homes last year, more homes sold in a quicker amount of time. This year we have more homes, less selling for a longer period of time. If we look at just the past 7 days, do a quick snapshot, how is the market absorbing it week by week? We saw 42 new listings come on, and that's the entire county. And then we had 5 fail and come back on the market. So that means they accepted a contract, seller and buyer came to an agreement, and now the house went pending. And then 5 of those failed. We had 29 list price reductions, and we had 5 expired. So that means 5 sellers didn't get an acceptable offer and just decided to let their listing expire. And then we had 33 go pending. So 33, again, that's a mutual acceptance. So that's a contract where buyer makes an offer and seller agrees, and now they're under contract. So the seller cannot take another offer while they're under contract. That being said, they can take a backup offer. So if you find a home that's pending and you're in love with it, it's worth a call to your real estate broker to see if they're accepting backup offers. Those are, and then we had 23 closed. So 23 homes closed. That means they transferred ownership and recorded with the county and everything. So we made it to closing. So that's what we're looking as far as a week snapshot, and compare that to what's going on and how the market's trending year over year. Again, just a bit of a slower market. Doesn't mean homes aren't selling. If you're priced right, marketed correctly, then you're going to see an offer as long as you're reasonable. So that's what's going on here in Clallam County. If you have any questions, leave a comment, shoot me a message, give me a call. I'm always happy to talk real estate. And if you have any other specific questions that you're interested in, let me know. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Cheers.